guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to install a mechanical fuel pump and update you guys a little bit more about the bike. So as you guys can see, this is the OEM water pump. And instead, obviously this, what I did right here, the pump is all apart and it's not even connected. All this is gonna come back out. I have to reinstall the seals and all this stuff. The only reason why I did this is because I want to show you guys what I had to do to make this mechanical fuel pump work and how to make sure you're not going to damage it and you have the right clearances. Okay, so first thing what we did, well, first of all, I'm just going to show you guys if it's actually working or not. Lee, can you please just go and turn the motor? So as you guys can see, she's going to turn the crankshaft right now. And the crankshaft is this rod right there. So as she's turning, I'm making sure that there's no binding whatsoever. So after you're done a full rotation, just let me know. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah. So as you guys can see, it turns, it's free. And also you have to make sure you have a hair of slack because you don't want it to bottom out. And when you have this much slack, you know it's driven, but it's not gonna break loose or it's not gonna break. So we know for a fact that drive that's gonna drive that mechanical fuel pump, it's completely straight and nothing is binding. Everything is free, because if it is binding, you're gonna be having a bad day. It might break your oil pump, might break your oil pump gear, or even it might destroy your brand new fuel pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna show you guys what I did to make it fit. So all this stuff is just for making sure the clearances are okay. This has nothing to do with the pump being installed. Okay. So in my case, I just made this for now. I know it's not perfect, but I will probably make it a little bit nicer and prettier once I know for a fact everything is perfect, and it seems to be. And I'm using these two tiny washers to clearance it just enough. So as you guys can see, that's the pump. So the pump doesn't come like this from aeromotive. Obviously I machined it to match exactly my OEM fuel pump, and I had to cut this shaft actually, and I grinded the inside. I just used a Dremel, and I just took my time, filed it, made sure it's perfectly good and it's all smooth. So it seems to be good. And after that, what I did, I found a dowel pin actually off a block, or pretty sure it's off an LS or something, and I was able to press it right on top. This will give it extra strength for this whole thing. The last thing I wanted is for the bike to be pumping 100 psi of fuel pressure on that shaft and all of a sudden it's gonna snap it off. So figured this will just give it a little bit extra strength and it will keep it together. So that's it. This is what I had to do. Basically, I sent it to the machine shop. I didn't do that. If I had a mill, I would have done it, but I don't have a mill at the moment, or a lathe. So you just get it machined, as you can see. Then I made the spacer. Oh, so this is not just for a black belt. You could do this on any bike. You could probably do it on a ZX14, on a Hayabusa, on whatever bike you want, and you're trying to make a mechanical fuel pump work on your setup. This pump is good for 6 gallons per minute. I actually just checked the specs. It's good for about 1,800 horsepower in E85 and 1,000 horsepower in methanol. You guys are gonna tell me this is way overkill. I'd rather be overkill and my bike be pushing 700 horsepower plus or whatever horsepower number it's pushing, and it's always gonna have more than enough fuel than what I actually need, than not have enough and run out of fuel and run into problems. With this being used right now, I never have to worry about the amount of fuel I need. I might need bigger injectors, or I might need a second set of injectors, but with the 2200s and this pump, this should take me far enough. So again, pump, you have to obviously disassemble the whole pump. I might make another video at a different date where I already disassembled it like probably a month ago. And I might just make another video to go through what I had to do to take this pump apart and for you to be able to put it back together. As you guys can see, all these are the seals, O-rings, and this is just the keeper, just the alignment pin for the shaft and the pump to drive the pump. So I will try to make another video to show you guys how to assemble a pump once I'm ready to do so. But for now, I'm gonna get back to the bike and show you guys what I did. All right, so for the swing arm, it's pretty much all welded right now. The only thing I need to do is I need to drill and weld two 10AN lines that are gonna go straight to the valve cover. Then I'm gonna have two, I'm probably gonna put it on this side just to match it, 2 in, 2 out, or I'm not even sure if I might even go just one 10AN in and one 10AN out for the breather. And I just need another hose up front, because sometimes when you accelerate, all the oil in the oil catch can and the vapor might come on the tire, and I've had that multiple times. So what I had to do is I used another 1/2 inch, was that 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch hose? I can't remember, 5/8 actually, sorry. And all the way to the front of the bike, and that was my vent. And if anything goes wrong, and if that vent was smoking white, well, I know something is not right. I know the bike is not happy. So that was kind of a signal, and make sure I'm not gonna blow oil all over my tire. For the subframe, it's all done, it's all welded. And as you guys can see, everything is welded, it's nice and clean. Next thing I need to do is I need to make the battery bracket. I just honestly wanted to take a break from welding and fabricating the swing arm and the subframe, and I figured, let me play with the fuel pump, let me get it going. I really wanted to see what was the outcome after that, and you know what? I'm really happy, and I can't wait to have this running with all these stuff. I think this thing is just gonna fly. Like, I just can't wait for next season. It's gonna be awesome. So this is it for this video, guys. Please comment, and if you guys have any question about the pump, about anything in mind, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. And maybe in the next few videos, this is my R51 street bike. I just decided, it was sitting for like a couple of years and I haven't played with it at all. It just has CBR 600 tail, and it's just a street bike project, nothing about racing. I did put a car wheel and a single-sided swing arm on this bike. So if you guys want to see more about this bike, I will make sure I'll post more. And there's another project actually that I got into. I don't know what got into me, and I got it, but I'm glad I did. I bought this RX-7. It's an FB. It's just gonna be a drift toy. It used to be a race car. It has a 12A, and I was thinking just go max ECU, EFI, Bridgeport, and you guys are gonna like this one. So I was thinking, put this bad boy in it. 66mm turbo, I think that should do it. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and please comment and subscribe, and see you guys next time.